is the Huawei MateBook Pro S. Let's see what makes this 798-gram HarmonyOS computer so special. Oh, this is a computer. It's really light. Let's put the computer aside for now. This is a 660000C port charger. It's very compact. This is a C2C data cable adapter. Let's look at the computer. Wow, aside from its thinness and lightness, hey, this color is beautiful. This color is called Midsummer Purple. It's not a highly saturated purple. It's more like a light taro purple. Wow, it has a kind of grandma-like feel. Wow, so nice. This purple. First of all, this is Huawei's V, right? That's normal. But look up, HarmonyOS proves it's a HarmonyOS computer. Did you see that? There are two on the left and right sides. I won't tell you about these yet. I can't reveal them yet. But let me show you closer. Can you feel it? It's raised above the A side. Think about what these two are and what their function is. Let's open it. First of all, this is a 14.2-inch flexible OLED screen. Its left, right, top, and bottom bezels are very narrow, and the bottom is also entirely purple. However, the purple on the keyboard keycaps is slightly more intense than the purple on the body. It's a shade of purple, like a taro ball, perhaps a little deeper than taro paste. Then, there's the fingerprint sensor and power button combined. Also, the touchpad is actually quite large, and it's a pressure-sensitive touchpad. Listen carefully, everyone. It can be easily opened and closed with one hand. There's only a USB-C port on the left and a USB-C port on the right. It's a super powerful power switch, and there's another USB-C port here. Let me show you the feel of this matte finish. Wow, so comfortable and smooth. Oh yes, the inside is also matte, and the back has the same matte texture. It feels so smooth, right? It's very comfortable. Actually, it uses the same material as the previous generation, the Dragon metal body, but the key is its significant weight reduction. Hey, feel it. No wonder I said it was so light when I first held it, 798 grams. Sounds good, right? Squeeze it. Wow, you know I have a bit of muscle weakness, but I can still squeeze it like this. If this isn't difficult enough, how about squeezing it from a distance? See? In this state, I can actually pick up a laptop. Let me try. It's really light, right? Super light. Look, I'm holding it by the edge like this, and I can just lay it horizontally. Wow. So what does 798 grams mean? Let me give you a more concrete idea. How heavy is 798 grams? First of all, this is close to the weight of a pack of A4 paper. Let's see how heavy it is. 798.1 C? 900 milliliters of Oriental leaf tea. I took a big gulp, and this is the weight. 798. This feels like holding a laptop in your hand. And this is a magazine, Harper's Bazaar. Its width, length, and thickness are roughly like this. Then I put it down and looked. Wow, it's heavier than a laptop. It's really heavy. And it's not just 798 grams. Its thickness is 11.9 millimeters. Let's actually feel if it's really 11.9 millimeters. Look, even with 2 feet, this side's thickness is 11.1. And the thickness on this side, oh, this side's thickness is 11.8. 11.8. This side is usually thicker, right? Yes, this is also 11.7. So roughly 11.7, 11.8, 11.9. Huawei can't compare to this. It might even be thinner than 11.9 millimeters. So, in a 14-inch laptop, it weighs a mere 798 grams. He's second to none. No one dares to claim first. Wow, that's amazing. So far, among all 14-inch laptops, wow. How did he achieve that? It has 3 core components. The biggest core is Huawei's cloud-based weight reduction architecture. This time, the cloud-based architecture used 3 dimensions to reduce its weight. The first dimension is the material update. Firstly, while the outer shell uses this material, the overall structural metal uses magnesium aluminum alloy. Oh, and when you flip it over, you'll notice a detail. There are no screws. That's the core. It doesn't use screws. So what does it use to hold it together? Good question. Do you know about mortise and tenon joints? I know that's ancient wisdom. Huawei applied it to this. Wow. Where is it? It uses 4 pairs of mortise and tenon joints, and there isn't a single screw on the surface. In its screwless state, it uses 8 pairs of bidirectional anti-loosening clips, so it can firmly secure this area through mortise and tenon structure and anti-loosening clips to make it fit perfectly. At the same time, the core is that it can further reduce the thickness. And thirdly, it can further thin the components. I just mentioned that this is a pressure touch panel. It should be the thinnest one. No one dares to say is the first, because it has reduced the thickness of the pressure touch panel. See the thickness of the glass plate above? Wow, this is roughly to show you. It's like this. It's really at the millimeter level. It's thinner. It's pressure touch. Yes, and there's another detail. I'll tell you, but I can't say more now. It can not only be touched by hand, but also in another way. What other ways? That's all. So the pressure it can bear actually becomes more. It's thinner, so what do? Will this break? Yes, so it needs to be reinforced. It can't break, so it undergoes a secondary reinforcement process to improve its structural strength. So it's both thin and strong. Its motherboard uses a 3-segment design, which allows for further thinning of the lower half. This is the core part because the upper part is OLED. OLED itself is a very thin screen. Huawei uses these 3 methods to make it thinner, and then combines the first material, magnesium aluminum alloy, which is very light. So it can be both light and thin. This is what is called Huawei's cloud loss architecture. Wow, this is so intuitive. This is a relatively intuitive diagram of the overall cloud loss architecture. First, I just mentioned the 3-segment motherboard. Do you all understand? Yes, the motherboard in 2023 looks like this. The motherboard from 2024 to 2025 looks like this. The latest motherboard is 3-diamond, 4-diamond, and it's just this small. Then this is the fan. This is the fan from 2023. This is the fan from 2024. Up to 2025, and this is the latest. Look how small and thin it is. Yes, they're really getting stock everywhere. And this is the mortise and tenon integrated structure you just asked about. This is the first time it's been used in a laptop. Wow, that's amazing. It's really ancient. It's very sturdy. Finally, how did they make it lighter? It's the internal structure. Although it's said to be a metal body, right? But this is magnesium aluminum alloy. Look first, the prototype of this magnesium aluminum alloy looks like this, such a large plate. Then, there's the micro-arc oxidation treatment. And next, the magnesium aluminum alloy with the unseen plating process. And finally, the magnesium aluminum alloy used to complete the structure. What are the core advantages of magnesium aluminum alloy? It's light, thin, and strong. Wow, that's its core. So many finished products, and then they put this piece and this piece together, right? The mortise and tenon joint, through these dimensions, is what allows the MateBook Pro S to achieve such a thin and light design. Can you feel it? It's very intuitive, you see? Besides being thin and light, I know what you want to see. I understand. Its processor is the Kirin X190 processor. So this is the Huawei MateBook Pro S. Wow, the S upgrade is really significant. It's lightweight at 798 grams and only 11.9 millimeters thick. At the same time, the processor has been further upgraded, making its performance stronger, and its network connection stability is also stronger. It uses a 4-antenna design because it's an ultra-thin and light laptop, so it supports Wi-Fi 7 Plus and can achieve a connection distance of up to 1,000 meters. 1 kilometer, that's about it. But we have limited time now, we'll test it later. Because of this, I think the stability of the connection is particularly important for office productivity. Although you can use a Huawei phone near its own network when you're out, the stability of the connection is really important for our daily office work. Yes, and finally, there's its battery life. It's a thin and light laptop that uses a 10% high-spec battery and incorporates a supercharged pump, so it can play 1080p videos online for over 18 hours. Don't worry, I'll verify for you later whether it can really exceed 18 hours. Because it's an ultra-thin and light laptop, it's not only thin and light, but also has long battery life and strong performance. All of these are combined together. This is the meaning of the MateBook Pro S. What do you all think? I really love this purple color.